This is why you keep failing, and how to break free. Why you keep failing. Listen carefully. This message is for you, not for someone else, for you. You feel stuck. You try, you fail. You try again, you fail again, and slowly you start to believe something dangerous. Maybe I am not good enough. That thought is the beginning of your prison. But here is the truth. You are not failing because you are weak. You are failing because you are trapped. Trapped in patterns, trapped in habits, trapped in your own mind. And the worst part is this. You do not even see it. You think the problem is outside. You think it is your past, your job, your situation, your luck. But it is not. The real problem is inside you. And today, you will see it clearly. Let us begin. The first reason you keep failing is simple. You lie to yourself. Not big lies, small lies, quiet lies, dangerous lies. You say, I will start tomorrow. You say, I'm just tired today. You say, it's not the right time. But deep inside, you know the truth. You are avoiding. You are running. You are choosing comfort. Every time you do this, something breaks inside you. Your trust, your discipline, your identity. You stop believing in yourself, not because you are weak, but because you keep breaking your own word. Think about it. If a friend lied to you every day, would you trust him? No. So why do you expect to trust yourself? This is where failure begins, not in action, in identity. You do not see yourself as someone who finishes. You see yourself as someone who tries, and that's a big difference. Trying feels safe. Trying has no risk. Trying allows excuses. But finishing requires pain, and you are avoiding pain. This leads to the second reason. You are addicted to comfort. Comfort feels good. It feels safe. It feels easy. But comfort is a trap. It is a silent enemy. It does not attack you. It slowly weakens you. You wake up and check your phone. You scroll. You watch. You waste time. And you tell yourself it's okay. It's just a break. It's just one video. It's just one day. But those small moments build your life, and your life becomes small. You do not grow in comfort. You shrink in comfort. Growth only comes from pressure, from challenge, from discomfort. But you avoid it. So you stay the same. And staying the same is another form of failure. Now listen to this carefully. The third reason you keep failing. You are controlled by your emotions. You only act when you feel good. You only work when you feel motivated. You only try when you feel ready. But feelings are not stable. They change every day, sometimes every hour. If your actions depend on your feelings, your life will be unstable. One day you're strong. The next day you're weak. One day you're focused. The next day you're lost. This is not discipline. This is chaos. Strong people do not wait for feelings. They act anyway. They feel tired and still move. They feel fear and still act. They feel doubt and still continue. But you wait. You wait for the perfect moment, the perfect mood, the perfect energy. That moment will never come. And while you wait, time moves. Opportunities pass. Life moves forward without you. Now the fourth reason. You are afraid of failure. Yes, you heard that right. You are afraid of failing. But here is the strange truth. You are already failing. Not because you tried and lost, but because you did not try fully. You stop early. You quit fast. You protect yourself. You avoid risk. You play small. Why? Because failure hurts. Because rejection hurts. Because judgment hurts. But avoiding pain creates a bigger pain. Regret. Regret grows slowly. It stays with you. It whispers at night. What if? What if you tried? What if you continued? What if you believed? That pain is worse than failure. Failure teaches. Regret destroys. Now let us go deeper. The fifth reason you keep failing. You do not take responsibility. You blame. You blame your past. You blame your parents. You blame your situation. You blame the system. You blame luck. And maybe some of that is true. Maybe life was not fair. Maybe you had a hard start. But listen, blame gives you nothing. Blame feels good for a moment, but it takes away your power. When you blame, you say, I cannot change this. And if you cannot change it, you stay stuck. Responsibility is different. Responsibility is heavy, but it gives you power. When you say, this is my life, everything changes. You stop waiting. You start acting. You stop complaining. You start building. Weak people blame. Strong people build. Now, the sixth reason. You have no clear direction. You move without purpose. You wake up without a plan. You work without a goal. You live without a vision. And then you wonder why nothing changes. Imagine this. You are on a ship, in the middle of the ocean. No map, no destination, just water. You move, but you go nowhere. That is your life right now. Movement is not progress. Action is not growth. Only focused action creates results. You must know where you are going, or you will drift forever. Now, the seventh reason. You compare yourself to others. Every day, you look at their success, their money, their body, their life, and you feel small. You feel behind. You feel not enough. But you are comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. You are comparing your struggle to their highlight. This destroys your confidence. This kills your focus. Instead of building your life, you watch theirs, and slowly you stop believing in your own path. Comparison is a thief. It steals your energy. It steals your time. It steals your identity. Now, the eighth reason. You quit too early. This is the biggest one. You start something, you feel excited, you feel strong, but then it gets hard. It gets boring. It gets painful. And you stop. You do not see results yet, so you think it is not working. But growth is slow, very slow. At first, nothing changes. Then something small changes. Then suddenly everything changes. But most people quit before that moment. They never reach the breakthrough because they stop at the struggle. Success is not about starting. It is about continuing when it is hard, when it is boring, when it feels pointless. That is where most people lose. Now listen, everything you heard so far is not meant to hurt you. It is meant to wake you up. Because the truth is this, you are not broken. You are not lost. You are not finished. You are just stuck in patterns, and patterns can be changed, but only if you see them, only if you accept them, only if you decide to break them. Right now, you have a choice. You can ignore this. You can say, this is not for me. You can go back to your old habits, your old excuses, your old life. Or you can face the truth. You can say, yes, this is me. Yes, I am stuck, but I will change. That moment, that decision, that honesty, that is where your new life begins. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Because nothing changes until you do, and you are ready. You stayed, you listened, you felt it. That means something. That means you are not like everyone else. That means there is something inside you, something stronger, something waiting. Part 2. How to break free and rebuild yourself. Now you see the truth. You know why you keep failing, but knowing is not enough. You must act. This is where everything changes, not in your thoughts, not in your plans, in your actions. Small actions, repeated every day. This is how you break free. Let us begin. The first step is simple. Be honest with yourself. No excuses, no stories, no hiding. Look at your life. Look at your habits. Look at your results. This is your reality. Not what you say, not what you wish, what you do every day. That is who you are. If you waste time, you are wasting your life. If you avoid work, you are avoiding growth. If you lie to yourself, you are building a weak identity. This truth is hard, but it is powerful, because once you see clearly, you can change. You cannot fix what you refuse to see. So stop pretending. Stop saying, "I am fine." Say, "I can do better." That sentence is your starting point. Now, the second step. Take control of your mind. Your mind is not your master. It is your tool. But right now, it controls you. It tells you to stay in bed. It tells you to quit. It tells you to delay. And you listen every time. That must stop. From now on, you question your thoughts. When your mind says, "I am tired," you ask, "Am I really tired or just lazy?" When your mind says, "I will do it later," you ask, "Why not now?" When your mind says, "This is too hard," you answer, "Good." Hard is where growth lives. Do not believe every thought. Most thoughts are habits, old patterns, old fears. They are not truth. You must train your mind like a muscle. Every day, every moment. You choose your response, not your feeling, your response. This is power. Now the third step. Build discipline, not motivation. Forget motivation. It comes and goes. It is weak. Discipline is different. Discipline stays. Discipline works when you do not feel like it. You wake up early, even when you are tired. You work, even when you are bored. You continue, even when you want to quit. That is discipline. Start small, very small. Wake up at the same time every day. Do one task. Finish it, no matter what. Then do it again tomorrow. Do not try to change your whole life in one day. That is a mistake. Change one habit, then another, brick by brick. This is how strong people are built, slowly but surely. Now the fourth step. Remove distractions. Your focus is under attack every day. Your phone, social media, endless content, noise. All of it is stealing your time and your life. You say you have no time, but you give your time away. Hours every day. Scrolling, watching, escaping. This must stop. Not forever, but enough to take control back. Set limits. Turn off notifications. Create quiet time. Time to think. Time to work. Time to build. Protect your focus like your life depends on it, because it does. Now the fifth step. Take responsibility. Fully. No blame. No excuses. Everything in your life is your responsibility now. Your actions, your habits, your choices, even your future. You may not control everything, but you control your response, and that is enough. When something goes wrong, do not ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What can I do?" This question changes everything. It moves you from victim to creator, from weak to strong, from stuck to moving. Now the sixth step. Use pain. Do not run from it. Do not hide. Do not escape. Feel it. Learn from it. Grow through it. Pain is your teacher. It shows you your limits and then pushes them. When you feel discomfort, stay. When you feel fear, move forward. When you feel doubt, act anyway. This is how you grow, not by avoiding pain, by using it. Every time you choose pain over comfort, you become stronger. Every time you escape, you become weaker. The choice is always there. Now the 7th step. Keep your word. This is everything. If you say you will do something, do it. No excuses, no delay, no negotiation. Your word is your identity. If you break it, you break yourself. If you keep it, you build yourself. Start with small promises. I will wake up at this time. I will finish this task. I will not quit. And then keep them every time. This builds trust, not with others, with yourself. And self-trust is power. Now the 8th step. Spend time alone. Quiet time. No noise, no distraction. Just you and your thoughts. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. You will feel restless. You will want to escape. Stay. Sit with it. Listen to yourself. What are you avoiding? What are you afraid of? What do you really want? This is where clarity comes. This is where growth begins. Strong people are not afraid to be alone. They use it to think, to plan, to grow. Now the 9th step. Move every day, no matter what. Do not wait. Do not delay. Do not think too much. Act. Small steps, simple actions, but consistent. Every day. You do something. Even if it is small, even if it is imperfect, even if it is hard, you move. Because movement creates momentum, and momentum creates change. Do not aim for perfect, aim for progress. Now listen carefully, this is important. You will fail again. Yes, you will. You will have bad days. You will feel weak. You will lose focus. You will make mistakes. This is normal. This is part of the process. Do not quit. Do not go back. Do not say, I failed again. Say, I am learning. Then continue. This is the difference. Weak people stop when they fail. Strong people continue, no matter what. You must become someone who continues, not someone who starts. Now let us go deeper. You are not just changing your actions. You are changing your identity. You are becoming a different person, a person who shows up, a person who acts, a person who finishes, a person who does not quit. This takes time, it takes effort, it takes pain, but it is worth it, because on the other side is freedom. Freedom from excuses, freedom from fear, freedom from weakness. And that freedom changes everything. Now imagine this. You wake up. You do what you said you would do. You feel strong. You feel clear. You feel in control. Not perfect, but better. Day by day, you grow, you build, you improve. This is your new life. Not easy, but powerful. Not fast, but real. And it all starts with one decision, right now. To stop running, to stop lying, to stop waiting, and to start moving. Part 3. How to become unstoppable. Now you have started. You are no longer asleep. You see your patterns. You take action. You move forward. But this is not the end. This is the beginning. Because starting is easy. Continuing is hard, and becoming unstoppable requires more. It requires consistency. It requires identity. It requires a new standard. Let us go deeper. First, you must understand this. There is no finish line, no final level, no perfect version of you. There is only growth. endless growth. The moment you think you are done, you begin to fall. So stay hungry, stay aware, stay disciplined every day. Now, the first rule of becoming unstoppable: raise your standards, not your goals, your standards. Goals are things you want. Standards are things you accept. If your standard is low, your life will be low. If your standard is high, your life will rise. Do not say, "I want success." Say, "I do not accept laziness." Do not say, "I want to be strong." Say, "I do not skip my work." Standards create behavior. Behavior creates identity. Identity creates destiny. This is the chain. Change your standards, and everything changes. Now, the second rule: protect your energy. Your energy is limited, and many things are stealing it. Negative people, endless scrolling, pointless arguments, cheap entertainment, all of it drains you. And when your energy is low, your discipline disappears, your focus disappears, your strength disappears. So be careful. Choose what you allow into your life. Choose who you spend time with. Choose what you watch. Choose what you listen to. Not everything deserves your attention. Strong people protect their energy. Weak people waste it. Now, the third rule: control your environment. Your environment shapes your behavior more than your willpower. If your phone is next to you, you will use it. If junk food is near you, you will eat it. If distractions are around you, you will lose focus. So change your environment. Make good actions easy. Make bad actions hard. Put your phone away when you work. Keep your space clean. Create a place for focus. Create a place for growth. Do not rely on willpower. Design your life. Now, the fourth rule: stay consistent. Not perfect, consistent. You will have bad days. You will feel tired. You will feel unmotivated. Still show up, even at 50%, even at 20%, because something is always better than nothing. Consistency beats intensity, always. 1 hour every day is better than 10 hours once a week. Small steps win, repeated daily. This is how you become unstoppable. Not in one big moment, in many small moments. Now, the fifth rule: detach from results. Focus on the process. This is important. If you only care about results, you will quit, because results take time, sometimes a long time. But the process is always there. You can control it. You can improve it. You can repeat it. So fall in love with the work, not the outcome. Work because it builds you, not because it gives you something. This mindset gives you power, because you are no longer waiting, you are building every day. Now, the sixth rule: learn from everything, every mistake, every failure, every loss. There is a lesson, always. Weak people ignore lessons. Strong people search for them. When something goes wrong, ask yourself, what did this teach me? What can I do better next time? This turns failure into growth. This turns pain into power. This is how you move forward faster. Now, the seventh rule: be patient. Real growth is slow, very slow. You will not see results quickly. You will not feel strong immediately. You will doubt yourself. This is normal. Stay patient. Trust the process. Trust your effort. Trust your path. Because one day, things will change. Suddenly, all your effort will show. All your discipline will pay off, but only if you do not quit. Now, the eighth rule: stay humble. Even when you improve, even when you succeed, stay grounded, because ego is dangerous. Ego makes you careless. Ego makes you lazy. Ego makes you stop growing. Always remember where you started. Always remember your weaknesses, not to feel bad, but to stay sharp, to stay focused, to stay hungry. Now the 9th rule. Choose your circle wisely. People around you matter a lot. If you are around lazy people, you will become lazy. If you are around negative people, you will become negative. If you are around strong people, you will grow. So choose carefully. You do not need many people. You need the right people. People who push you, people who challenge you, people who grow. If you cannot find them, become one, and others will follow. Now listen. You are changing, step by step, day by day. You are no longer the same person. You think differently. You act differently. You live differently. This is identity change, and identity is everything. Because once you become someone who acts, you do not go back. Once you become someone who finishes, you do not quit. Once you become someone who moves forward, you do not stay stuck. This is how you become unstoppable, not by force, by identity. Now imagine your future. You wake up early, you move with purpose, you do your work, you keep your word, you stay focused, you handle pain, you continue forward. No excuses, no delay, no fear. You are not perfect, but you are strong. You are not finished, but you are growing. And that is enough, because growth never stops. Now understand this. Life will still be hard. Problems will still come. Pain will still exist. But you are different now. You do not run. You do not hide. You do not quit. You face it. You handle it. You grow through it. That is power. Real power. Now the final truth. Strength is a choice. Not once. Every day. You choose to wake up. You choose to act. You choose discipline. You choose growth again and again. That is how your life changes. Not in one moment, in many decisions, repeated daily. So from this moment, make a decision, a real one. Not just words, not just thoughts, a decision with action. You will no longer stay stuck. You will no longer live small. You will no longer run from your potential. You will rise, slowly, painfully, but surely. And one day, you will look back at the old version of yourself, the one who was lost, the one who was weak, the one who kept failing, and you will realize something. That person was not your limit. That person was your beginning. Now go. Move forward. No excuses, no fear, no stopping. Become unstoppable. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.